Hey everyone, what's going on? And I apologize if there's some rain in the background. It was really pouring earlier today, still coming down a little bit. So yeah, I do apologize for that. And moving on, we do have 10 UX stages. So yeah, really exciting. 10 more. I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually have a video up tomorrow, which is Monday, because I do have a lot of work to do. So I might not be able to get one out. We'll have to see. But I definitely will be back on Tuesday with all of the events, the new events, and maybe new UX stages. It depends. I'm not sure on Tuesday just because we do have the other new events, but regardless, the UX series will continue for sure on Wednesday. And yeah, beginning with Needle King. So really awesome that I get to use Mega Garchomp again. I haven't really used it in quite a bit. I mean, I used it, last week on well, not last week, last UX video, recently in the UX series, but I haven't used it since then for quite a while because the go-to Mega for ground types is usually like Camerupt, and even nowadays we don't really use Camerupt that much just because we have Shiny Mega Charizard X or even Mega Rayquaza or Shiny Mega Rayquaza. So yeah, we don't really get to use Camerupt. So really cool that I get to use Garchomp, and it does have Mega Boost Plus at the moment, which I did skill swap it to. So really fun to have that and use that. And as for Leafeon, going in with a really fun poison team. I really enjoy this. I do have the Salazzle. Now, I did activate Salazzle at the end, so it did help out, I guess. But I would have S-ranked this item list even without Salazzle, like if I had an IOEGO. So definitely don't need it. Who knows, maybe you're waiting for Salazzle to come back so you could farm it, and you don't have it just yet. That's totally cool. That's totally fine. You could just go in with like IOEGO with Possession or Beast Power or even something else. Should be good to go. You can go in with a fire team. You could basically go in with anything. Yeah, disrupts some ice, and then later on it disrupts with Eevee. So not a bad stage. Not a bad stage. You shouldn't be fine. You should be fine. You should be fine on this one. But yeah. So guys, I might have asked you this in another video, but are any of you doing anything for Pokemon Day? I think I did ask that, but let me know if you're doing anything. I'm not doing anything in particular, but I will watch the movie 2000 with Lugia with my niece. So she likes Pokemon, so we're gonna watch that. And yeah, I'm hoping that they reveal the Switch Pokemon game, but I don't know. I mean, it depends. If it comes out in 2018, I believe that they'll reveal it. But if it comes out in 2019, they're not going to reveal it just yet. But yeah, so that's really cool. By the way, guys, what do you think of if I start doing like discussion videos about like the following week's events? Is that something you might be interested in watching? I was thinking of doing that. I wouldn't do one for next week because we're almost to the events, but for the following week I would do like what's coming and what I recommend farming and things like that, and you guys can join in on the conversation and provide your own opinions. Is that something you feel like you would watch? I was thinking about it for the past couple days, so let me know if that's something you would watch, and I would definitely love to do it since we know the events for basically up until July, so we could have that discussion each week. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun. But getting back into this video, we have Scizor, and I'm using a fire team, which is, as I've said, one of my favorite teams. That Unity Power triggering, that's able to finish it. Just a few moves. No need for shout out. Mega Charizard Y doing damage. Didn't need that one either, obviously. That Unity Power did help us out. The Burn Plus helped us out. I don't think we needed the Unity Power, but, either way, it doesn't matter because we do go ahead and pick up that S rank. So that is awesome. And yeah, like all the other UX stages, you do get 300 coins. So make sure you're not me and you don't have max coins. So you could actually take advantage of that. Go spend them on the escalation. Go spend them on something that you have to farm or whatever it happens to be. But yeah, this one I guess was a little bit tricky. I don't know. I mean, I tried it without Rapidash. I had Ho-Oh. I missed the S rank, so I added Rapidash and I actually ended up winning. I believe I used Rapidash. Yeah, I must use Rapidash, but I don't think it was necessary on this particular run. But either way, I could kind of see this one being tough because it is tanky and it does take up half the board with all those blocks. So, it could be tricky to get the S rank. If that Unity Power didn't go off, I might have missed it. I think I would have still gotten it, but either way, we do take it out. So yeah, but as I said, quite a bit of HP on that one. But yeah, so either way, do go ahead and beat it. So that is nice, and that is an itemless S rank, but yeah, I could understand the +5 on this one though. But yeah, that is Skarmory, and that, as I said, is another S rank, so I will definitely take that. And Floatzel, not a bad one, going in with more of a fun team, I guess. I mean, we do have some competitive Pokemon. We have Rowlet, we have Silvally, you know. But Ampharos, more of a fun one. You know, I did farm Ampharos a while ago, actually. You know, I think Ampharos is good. And as I've said, you know, I think I've said countless times, you know, I like that kind of ability that Ampharos and Gyarados have, and, you know, even Latios, even though I've never really used Latios and Latios, but, you know, I do like that kind of Mega effect, so, you know, that's just me. I think that it's really good, especially if it Mega evolves quick, like Ampharos and Manectric, so I'll definitely take that. Sorry about that noise, by the way. It was some sort of bang upstairs or whatnot, so, I think it's my niece playing or whatever, but anyway, getting back into this, we have Floatzel, and yeah, not a terribly difficult one, but, you know, the HP is definitely increasing as you continue to climb the main stage, or the UX stage ladder. You could definitely tell that, you know, it is increasing, but yeah, going in with the typeless combo Pokemon, if you have Tapu Koko, that would obviously be a better choice because it is super effective, but, you know, if you're me, you didn't farm typeless combo. I believe Crust Attack Plus actually saved me in this attempt. Yeah, there we go. So, you know, I still might have S-ranked it. I probably would have, but it probably would have been close. Either way, to go ahead and pick up that S-rank. So I will definitely take that. Yeah. But yeah, not too bad, but more difficult than I would like to admit. That's basically what I am trying to say. So that is yet another S-rank. So 145. So really cheap. I mean, even if you use a +5, I mean, you're going to get 300 coins back, so you're basically only paying, you know, 500 coins or 700, depending if you're playing on mobile or not. So really not a bad one. But yeah, going into Toxicroak, another stage that I didn't find too difficult, able to pick up that S rank with no items. So using Mewtwo, using Flygon, Mewtwo really helped me out a lot in this stage. You know, Cyburst basically went off every time, so, you know, if Cyburst is going off all the time, you're going to S-rank this stage just fine, or any poison stage for the most part, so shouldn't have difficulty as long as that's going off. You know, even Shot Out isn't going off, still able to S-rank it, so, you know, Dugtrio helping out. But yeah, another stage that's really bulky. So if you don't have any of these burst damage users like Mewtwo or Flygon or whatnot, or Dugtrio, could be difficult, I guess. So yeah. Yeah, so we're able to S-rank this thanks to Mewtwo. Probably wouldn't have done it without Mewtwo. I'm not too sure on that, but, you know, Mewtwo does have a 50% chance, so if you did farm it in the level max challenge, you should be able to S-rank this. Just keep on going in until you get lucky. Eventually, you're going to get lucky and hit Mewtwo several times in a row, so excuse me. So, yeah, not too bad. Yeah, even with Mewtwo going off like 3 times, we still just made the S-rank, so, yeah. Tanky stage, but it's a stage that is manageable without items, so that is awesome. And if you have a few burst damage users, you should be able to get this one, especially if you add in that +5. Togekiss, I actually missed the S-rank on this one. This one is actually tough. If you don't have the Salazzle, you might want to consider the +5. And, you know, you should be able to get this one with the +5. But yeah, this is actually a tough one because it doesn't have the most HP in the world, but it doesn't have a lot of moves, and, you know, there's a few Togekiss and Togetic and Togepi on the field, which really get annoying, so, yeah. You definitely want the Salazzle, that would be ideal for you, but if you're going for the S-rank, that is. You know, if you don't care about the S-rank, you should be able to get this one, but either way, not a terribly difficult stage, I guess. But yeah, I would definitely recommend probably the +5, you know, so you could pick up this S-rank just fine if you're going for the S-rank, if you don't have Salazzle, yeah. So I was, you know, able to do it, and I did activate Salazzle quite a bit. So, you know, either way, able to beat that just fine. So I will definitely take that. And wasn't sure if this was the S-rank or if I, you know, missed it by 1, but it actually is the S-rank, so that's nice. So there we go. And yeah, I only got 30 coins because, you know, I beat the stage already and got 300. You know, I wish it was 300 over and over and over again. Unfortunately, not the case. That would be nice. there would be no point in farming Meowth anymore if that were the case, but, you know, unfortunately not going to be the case. Another stage, Heracross. This one could be tough. Did I activate Unity Power in this one? I'm not too sure, but, you know, this one could definitely be tough. I have that Fire Team. Yeah, I have the Ho-Oh instead of the Rapidash. There's nothing on the field. I mean, if you leave the last spot blank, of course, you're going to get an added support, so that would be really nice. You know, a Block Shot user, Turtonator. But if you're like me, you're waiting for Turtonator to come back, so you don't have it. So, yeah. A little bit unfortunate. I can't wait for Turtonator to come back. That is probably one of the most stages I want to farm. So one of the most Pokemon I'm looking forward to returning. So yeah, I'll definitely wait for that. And you know, you could bring Shaman Sky if you recently farmed it. I actually did, but I didn't bring it. Probably because I brought a Fire Team. So Shaman Sky would really not fit in well with that team. But you know, if you're not bringing in the Fire Team, that would probably be a good way to go. But yeah, I guess not a difficult stage, but it's a little bit annoying. You know, Pyre going off really helping us out. So we have that Burn Plus. Came kind of close. You know, I was kind of iffy if I was going to get it. But at this point, I basically knew that I would get it. So that's awesome. That is awesome. So yeah, gonna finish it off in just the amount of moves you need. So no Unity Power activating, that's fine. Able to S-rank this one with this team thanks to Ninetales. Basically, we needed that Burn Plus, so Delphox also helped. So I'll definitely take that. Definitely an awesome stage and really fun stage as well. So able to S-rank that and able to use one of my favorite teams, a Fire Team. So that is awesome. So yeah, so far all these itemless S-ranks, so that is really nice. And Haxorus, now going in with a goofy team, just for the fun of it. This stage is a puzzle stage. Now I forgot that they used to have puzzle stages that guarantee the S-rank as long as you completed the stage. Like, they have puzzle stages now later on, but you have to do the puzzle and then still beat it afterwards. With the earlier stages, it was just a puzzle, and if you knew the puzzle, you figured it out. So, easy stage if you know the puzzle. If you don't know the puzzle, it's tough, but you're gonna beat this one. Just follow what I do or whatever. Took me a little bit to figure out the ways to go, I guess. You know, I was thinking about it for a little bit, but once you have it, it's an easy stage, so you'll be able to S-rank this one just fine. Because as long as you beat it, you're gonna S-rank it. That's why. So, yeah. Axew, Fraxer, whatever it's called, and Haxorus on the field, and a bunch of blocks full, able to complete the stage, and that's how you complete it, basically. So, that's nice. That's a nice warm-up for stage 150, the boss stage. Mega Mewtwo Y. So, going in with all the shot out Pokemon, I'm going all out, Block Shot, Shot Out, Drifloon. Now, I believe that this is possible, itemless to S-rank, but first of all, you're going to have to get a little bit lucky, and it's going to be tight. So, you know, I didn't even try it, but I did S-rank it on the first attempt, so, you know, I wouldn't have gotten the S-rank had I not used the +5, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit close. No reason to leave the last spot blank because Espeons are on the field. You know, if you're up to this point in the UX series, you probably know that from survival mode. But, yeah. So, if you're just looking to beat it, no need for a +5. You don't care about the S-ranks. You'll be able to S-rank this one, beat this one just fine. But, you know, yeah, it is definitely, you know, could be tough to get the S-rank itemless, yeah, especially if the abilities are not activating, you know. I think I got a little bit lucky. Nothing too special, nothing too great about this particular run, but, you know, I wasn't too sure how much HP it had in order to be able to S-rank it, but, you know, it's not too bad. The Drifloon for the ice does disrupt with a little bit of ice. It does help out. It does disrupt with blocks later on, so Duskull, if you have it farmed, a good way to go. And obviously Trevenant to get rid of all those Espeons. So, yeah. This actually doesn't have a lot of HP. I thought it was going to have a lot more for whatever reason. So, yeah, I mean, it is bulky, obviously bulkier than the other stage, than the original stage, but it's not. For Mega Mewtwo Y, I was expecting a lot more for whatever reason, especially since Ampharos had like 50,000 HP, but, you know. Yeah, so, a manageable stage, I guess, if you're this far into the game. Just hopefully you have some of these shot abilities. You know, even if you just have one, you might need to use some items, but that is okay because it's not going to take a complexity whichever way you look at it. So, you know, that is some good news. You'll be able to, if you want the S rank, able to get this one. Yeah, wasn't sure if I was going to miss the S rank or not. I didn't know the S rank cutoff, but, you know, I'm still able to luckily get it, so that is awesome. And yeah, Dusko not going off. You know, I thought the S rank might have been 24, 23 moves. I mean, I didn't know. I'm not 23. 12, 13, something. You know, I thought it might have been. Wasn't the case. 11 was good enough to be able to pick it up. Who knows? Maybe the S rank is 10 moves. I don't know. But either way, we do go ahead and pick up that S rank, and you do get a skill boost to large, so it's totally worth it. Totally recommended. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.